Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today we're watching My Hero Academia Season 4 Episode 3. So last time guys on My Hero Academia. So last episode we had Midoriya going with Togata to meet with Sir Nighteye in hopes of studying under him. And in order to do so he needed to make Sir Nighteye laugh, and he did not look amused. He actually looked like he was like Midoriya was insulting All Might with his impression. So we'll see if Midoriya is able to recover from that and what is he gonna do. Elsewhere we had the League of Villains versus Overhaul and his gang. Overhaul pretty much telling Tomura that he shouldn't be the one in charge, that he had his chance and he just effed it up. And for the most part I was agreeing with what Overhaul was saying, but I don't see how Tomura is gonna agree to it. So is there just gonna be like this big fight? Is Tomura gonna like agree and then seize the opportunity once he gets what he wants from Overhaul? That's gonna be interesting. And elsewhere we also had Shoto and Bakugo doing their extra courses and classes. So yeah, I think that covers last episode. Let's dive into this episode. Here we go. Come on, Midoriya, you can pull it together.
Is this a joke to you?
No, I guess not.
You attempted this
This is kinda
blasphemous
funny.
excuse of an impression on All Might's former sidekick? All Might's wrinkles aren't like this at all, you fool.
That's why
In
he's
his early
angry.
days, his crow's feet were 0.6 centimeters long. From the Silver Age on, they were 0.8.
Jesus.
This man is definitely a serious All Might fanboy.
I don't
But
care
why
for this one bit. You can
separate
see
from All
yourself
Might
out.
then?
The Vinegar River incident. Are you not aware of it, sir?
Vinegar River.
A middle schooler whose quirk allowed him to change the properties of water was drowning in a river. But All Might stepped in and saved him.
But I can't swim. It's fine now. Do you know why?
Oh,
Because I am here.
The drowning kid panicked and accidentally turned the river into vinegar, which obviously ended up getting in All Might's eyes. His face looked slightly different from normal after.
Dang this
so that's how
cheese.
he did
That
his
smile,
wrinkle
those
movement.
narrowed eyes. That's the look I chose to impersonate earlier.
Okay, that seems like a good save.
Just testing me.
What? Oh no! It's just that since All Might is a teacher at my
Come
school,
on,
I never really get a
Nighteye.
chance to geek out
You can
about it.
tell
I maybe got a little excited.
he's a fanboy like you.
As I recall, it turned out the child's volatile home life was to blame.
That's right! And that made All Might's actions and words carry even more
I was
weight.
like, yeah, is someone gonna let her out?
Mario? Who's that? He's loud.
An underclassman at my school. He totally failed to make Sir laugh, like massively. But I gotta say, I think he's still making a good first impression.
It's got him interested. Yeah. Oh,
I think you missed.
Because I am not approving this.
What?
I understand how working here would be beneficial to you, but what benefit would you bring to my agency? This office currently runs smoothly with 2 sidekicks and 1 work-study student already under my
2
employ.
sidekicks, huh?
So why would I add you on? How can you contribute to society? How can you
He's gonna be the
useful
next
to
number 1
others?
hero.
In order to be acknowledged, you must be able to answer those questions unequivocally. You have 3 minutes to try and take this seal from me.
Oh,
If you want to work as a hero under my
give him a
guidance,
chance at least.
then stamp that contract yourself.
We don't know what kind of quirk he has though.
What?
I'm saying that even though you don't appear to possess a single ounce of humor in your body, I'm still
He's a
giving you
little
a
funny.
chance. The 2 of you, go wait outside.
Sir, yes, sir.
Once more with feeling.
Yes, sir!
Come and get it.
Night-Eye's quirk is... No, it's no time to strategize.
Come on, tell me what his
I've
quirk
just
is.
got to get that seal. I'll forge my own path to the #1 spot.
Here we go.
One for all. Full calling!
An approach from the front, but it's merely a feint and a failed grab. And then another jump attack to no
Oh,
avail.
can he
I can see everything.
I knew it.
see into the future
Maybe if I just
or
keep
read
trying to
someone's
move.
mind? Damn.
Is that all you've got? I thought you were attempting to show me your usefulness.
Think outside
This is
the
a
box,
waste of
Midoriya.
time.
Come on.
Only understanding that he can't overcome my foresight.
Foresight.
Sir Nighteye, his quirk, foresight.
After touching someone and locking eyes with them, he has the power for the next hour to see the choices that person will make. It's like he knows their every move.
The activation requirements are secret.
I like that there's some
Doesn't matter
limitations
how many
to it.
different moves I try. He's one step ahead. There's gotta be a way to slip past his quirk.
Get me wrong, I do love and respect All Might, but I don't understand why he chose you. How can you succeed him?
I guess I never really thought about it. But of course there were candidates before me. Which means Togeda was in the running to inherit
He
one for
hasn't
all.
seen Midoriya in action.
Does he
He
know
doesn't
that?
see what
How did
All
Nighteye
Might
and All Might choose him? What does All Might even know about any of this? And if so, why didn't he tell me before?
You think you have time to stand
just
there
being
frozen?
extroverted.
Or are you just getting tired, running out of ideas?
Keep fighting!
I'm getting chills.
I'll go beyond! So he can't react even if he can foresee my movements! I can't just let him reject me now!
Got time to hold back.
Not after everything All Might and I have been through! He chose me! He wanted me to have his power!
Just don't think about your decision and just go
Take
with
that
it.
stamp from you! I swear, I will make you acknowledge me! My best bet is to make a ton of different moves as quickly as I can so we won't have any time to think!
Damn, it's fast.
There is a candidate who is far worthier of inheriting One for All than you.
If I leave now, it's like admitting he was right!
Oof.
Gran Torino style. But you're a mere shadow of the original.
Did we knew that
For the next hour,
Sir Nighteye knew
provided the
about
conditions are met,
Ooh.
I can see what you'll do. Wherever you go.
Midoriya inheriting?
In case you're interested, 2 minutes from now you'll be slumped on the floor with neither the seal nor the contract. You've looked unsure since this trial began, but All Might certainly
You gotta
has
do
a touch
something
better
that
than that. Fear and indecision are
thinking
luxuries a top-tier hero cannot afford.
He said I can do it!
Who said that? One of your little friends?
Oh,
The greatest hero the world has ever seen! Sorry! But you did say not to worry about the room, right?
can he see all
What
those
he said
books
about his
and
power.
how's it gonna fall?
For the next hour, provided the conditions are met, I can see what you'll do
Conditions.
wherever you go.
Objects at random. If I'm his sole target, then his foresight won't be able to reach them.
Good thinking. Come on.
Nighteye, I'm not giving up now. Or ever. Whether you like it or not, I am All Might's successor.
Damn it, don't
That
talk.
doesn't alter what I see.
Not yet.
Ooh.
I'm not done. I didn't botch this test because I'm tired.
Then what happened?
I realized I was about to step on the poster for All Might's 10th anniversary as a hero. The one that was never for sale.
Don't tell me. He was in constant motion, jumping as Gran Torino would, and yet he still managed to avoid every image of All Might in the room? Even emotionally off balance from my provocations, he formulated a strategy to defeat me and remained aware of his surroundings.
Come on, take him on.
And cue our well-timed return.
You're done, right, sir? That loud bang at the end sounded pretty final.
I'll take the boy, Mirio.
That's awesome!
What?
Yes.
He's taking me on to make me give up. I'm All Might's chosen successor.
He just said that in front of everyone.
Sir Nighteye doesn't accept that. He believes that Togeda
Does
should
Togeda
have been
even know?
selected instead.
I guess he
Makes
knows
for
now,
an
right?
unsettling dynamic. But even so,
It's okay, Midoriya. You can prove him wrong.
I look forward to working with you.
Tokoyami, looks like you've got an offer from one of them.
Oh.
Hawks has invited you to work with him in Kyushu.
No way! Dude, he's the #3 hero. That's awesome.
It's the first time we hear about him. Oh, shit.
What do you say?
That was for
I
some reason.
respectfully accept. All right, then. I'll make sure you get the relevant paperwork later. Just let me know when you're expected in Kyushu.
I can't
can
wait to
sign
learn
off
more
on your
about him.
absences.
Congrats, Tokoyami, you psyched.
I am grateful, of course. We've really got to catch up.
Would you stop saying that?
Also, Kirishima. Apparently Amajiki from the Big Three wants to talk to you about something.
He wants me?
Uraraka and Asui, you've got your own big three summons from Hado. You can track them down sometime tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
That's all for
I
now.
like the people are scouting them
That's
out.
crazy.
These students
I
have
wonder what he
potential.
wants.
Considering the timing, it could be about the work-study program.
No way! That'd be too good to be true, right?
I have to wait until tomorrow? No, I'm going over to the third year's dorm
Hiroshima
right
has
now.
potential
I don't
too.
think I can wait either. Let's go.
Saikai operates in a legal gray area that's close to Black, but we can't treat them like villains. Our objective is to tail them and find out what they're up to. Be careful not to arouse any suspicion.
Yes, sir!
It's gonna be dangerous. It's the girl from the intro, isn't it? I think.
Someone! Anyone! Please!
Midoriya.
Oh, I'm sorry. You really took a tumble there. Are you okay? Can I help you up? Why is she trembling like that?
You should be more careful. We don't want to cause trouble for the heroes.
And just like that,
Right away,
my
huh?
work study.
Let's go home, Mary.
So guys, that was My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 3. So, Sir Nighteye, he agreed to take Midoriya on, and I was like, okay, he sees the potential and all that, but he said that he wants to prove that Midoriya isn't worth it, and that's the reason he's taking him on. But, I don't know. On one hand, I'm thinking maybe he just is saying that to motivate Midoriya even more. On the other hand, I'm like, he does see Togeda as like his prodigy, so maybe he does think that, you know, Togeda would have been better off with All Might's power instead of Midoriya. I guess I can kind of see that too, just going off of, you know, Togeda's abilities and his charm, his personality, and everything. But with Midoriya's heart and what we've seen, I think there's a reason. All Might, well, obviously there's a reason, but I think that Midoriya can do the best with that power. It's not gonna be as easy. It's gonna be harder. It may not even be as stronger, but I think Midoriya could be that next symbol of peace, you know. But yeah. So did we always knew that Sir Nighteye knew about Midoriya's inheriting All Might's ability? I guess that makes sense, especially if they've worked together for a long time. Then Sir Nighteye would know everything there is to know about All Might. I'm just trying to remember if All Might mentioned him as one of the people that knew about All Might and Midoriya's situation. He never mentioned, you know, Togeda knowing, but I feel like Sir Nighteye just said it in front of him. Unless that was him just thinking and we heard it. I don't know. Either way, I'm curious if Togeda does know, how does he feel about it? And if he doesn't know, if he finds out, how would he feel about Midoriya? So yeah, their first objective, first mission, Midoriya's first mission at least, is to run surveillance on Overhaul. And just like that, like we saw in the after credits scene, he bumped into him. I'm not sure how Midoriya is going to handle the situation with that little girl being afraid. I'm hoping that, you know, Midoriya somehow gets the girl away from him, but if he says that's my sister or something, then like Sir Nighteye said, he hasn't done anything illegal yet, so it's gonna be tricky. But yeah, I like that Midoriya wasn't willing to step on any of All Might's posters, even with him going like super fast and trying to complete his objective. He has that much respect for All Might. And I just thought it was just that poster because it was like a limited edition, or actually the only edition, but he didn't step on any of the posters, so that was pretty cool. Elsewhere, some of the other students are getting call-ups from hero agencies. Most of them are struggling to find, you know, an agency to take them on because it has to be like the best of the best in terms of agencies, and even those there's not a lot of agencies that are willing to take the chance on rookies like Class 1A. But I'm like that some of them are getting that respect, like Kirishima from the number 3 hero, and I was like always curious who the fuck is the number 3 hero. Number 3 hero. I think he said Hawk. Oh, not Kirishima. I messed that up. Tokoyami. But yeah, Hawk. That gave me like some reason goosebumps. When like, oh, we finally know who's the number 3 hero, and we're gonna learn about him and his quirk, and he sees potential in Tokoyami, which should be obvious to even a blind person. You know, he has a lot of potential. And I was always thinking, like in the beginning of the show, that Tokoyami was gonna be like number 1 or number 2, but he's kind of hit a wall or hasn't really jumped to the level that I was hoping he can jump to. But with this, I think that opens up a whole new ballgame for him. I'm right, that we haven't heard about the number 3 hero, because it's always been All Might, Endeavor, and I think number 4 was like Best Genius. Number 5. It's been a minute, but I feel like there was always like a number that we didn't know who it was. I know Gang Orca's in the top 10 as well. Is Mount Lady in the top 10? I can't really recall. But even if we knew who the number 3 hero was, we never really heard about Hawk. So regardless, it's gonna be interesting. So it does that. Yeah, so who's the number 2 then? I'm getting all confused because All Might obviously is gone. Endeavor is by default number 1. I want to look it up, but I don't want to get spoiled, so I guess I'll just wait and figure it out who's number 2. Also Kirishima, he's getting a call up from one of the top 3. So I'm guessing the agency of one of the top 3, and who else? It was Tokoyami, Kirishima, and Sue. But yeah, like I was saying in the reaction, I think Kirishima has a lot of potential, as does Sue. So I'm just excited in general for other students to get that chance to grow, because we haven't really seen that yet, or at least significant enough to tell the difference. They're all matured and have experience, but I want to see like them take that power or that quirk to the next level, like Midoriya's been doing, Shoto as well, being able to use both of this, fire and ice. Bakugo, the maturity level is getting up there. He's learning to, accept the situation and get better. So guys, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think about this episode. Like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, take it easy.